Hello friend. Welcome to MovieMark. Today we have brought you some amazing super hit Chinese and Korean movies, which are masterpiece movies forever. Hope you will like them. So let's start today's video. Number 10. The Curse of Turandot. This movie based on action fantasy romance genres, with 5.0 IMDb rating. The plot follows Princess Turandot, who is cursed by a mysterious power emanating from 3 Mazovian bracelets that were given to her as birthday gifts. These bracelets' life-draining effects cause the princess to become cruel, and gradually lose her humanity. Foreign princes who come to court her must solve 3 riddles, one for each bracelet, and only then will she be freed from the power of the bracelets. In the event any of the questions is answered incorrectly, the attempted solver would be put to death. Number 9. Ruthless Operations. This movie based on action crime thriller genres, with 6.2 IMDb rating. After a botched attempt to prosecute Lee Chan-young, chairman of Sanjin Group, Han Ji-hoon, a prosecutor from the Seoul Central District Prosecutor's Office, is demoted to the Legal Support Office of the NIS. Ji-hoon eagerly takes up an assignment declined by his superior and Prosecutor Park and is sent by Director Yeom to inspect the NIS Shenyang branch, a highly classified black ops base involved with North Korean counterintelligence. The black team is led by Ji Kong-in and fronted as Samjin Travel Agency. After upsetting Kong-in by intervening in an operation, Kong-in has Ji-hoon framed for prostitution and using illegal drugs to test his skills at improvising a response. Number 8. Big Brother. This movie based on action comedy drama genres, with 6.3 IMDb rating. A high school is in crisis, the students are underperforming and preoccupied with non-academic activities. Henry Chen, aka Big Brother, a teacher with rather rusty writing skills yet armed with the most knowledgeable fists and heart of steel, comes to enlighten and inspire the students with his unconventional teaching methods. Just as the kids are improving their work and enjoying the merits of the educational system, trouble follows. An opportunistic entrepreneur creates havoc by sending in a motley gang of fighters to win over the land in order to turn the already failing school into an apartment complex. Their approach is not all that persuasive with Chen, as he and his beloved class are going to give the unwelcome guests the benefits of a real education. Number 7. Knock at the Cabin. This movie based on horror mystery thriller genres, with 6.1 IMDb rating. While vacationing, a girl and her parents are taken hostage by armed strangers who demand that the family make a choice to avert the apocalypse. 7-year-old Wen is vacationing with her fathers, Eric and Andrew, at a remote cabin in rural Pennsylvania. While catching grasshoppers, Wen is approached by a stranger named Leonard. Initially friendly, he explains that he needs Wen and her parents' help to save the world. However, Wen becomes suspicious when 3 other people appear with makeshift weapons. Wen flees to warn Eric and Andrew, but the visitors break into the cabin and tie them up, with Eric sustaining a concussion. Number 6. Shockwave 2. This movie based on action crime thriller genres, with 6.6 IMDb rating. In Hong Kong, a mysterious terrorist organization, Vendetta, run by Ma Sai-kwon, codename Maverick, and a mysterious individual known as Blizzard, bombs the region's education bureau, making it the center of the police's attention. Poon Sing-fung, Ma's friend and a former Hong Kong police explosive ordnance disposal officer who lost his leg to a neglected explosive in a rescue mission 5 years ago, was denied of his career by his superiors in fear of damaging the police reputation for employing the handicapped. Enraged by their blatant betrayal, he joined Vendetta. 4 months later, he is spotted placing a bomb at a hotel by security. Poon is unconscious after the bomb explodes and is now a suspect. Number 5. Death Notice. This movie based on thriller genres, with 6.6 IMDb rating. In Hong Kong, a vigilante serial killer by the name of Darker leaves death notices stating when and how he will murder a victim. Even if the victim reports it to the police and receives protection, Darker can easily break through and execute them. 10 years ago, Darker orchestrated a mysterious explosion of Mang Wan, the girlfriend of Police Inspector Law Fei, with the only survivor and witness being Wang Shuping, a homeless man who was disabled and his face severely burnt and disfigured as a result. Number 4. Project Gutenberg. This movie based on action crime mystery genres, with 6.8 IMDb rating. Counterfeit artist Lee Man is extradited to Hong Kong from Thailand. The Hong Kong police force led by Inspector Ho are investigating a series of murders and robberies involving counterfeit notes linked to Lee, masterminded by a mysterious figure known only as Painter. The interrogations are interrupted by renowned artist Yuan Man attempting to bail Lee. An agreement is reached where Lee will be released into witness protection for revealing Painter's identity and criminal history, so Lee begins recounting his past. Number 3. Triple Threat. This movie based on action thriller genres, with 5.6 IMDb rating. Devereaux enlists mercenaries, ex-Thai Special Forces Paiu and ex-Chinese Special Forces Long Fei, for a humanitarian mission in Thailand to free prisoners. Unbeknownst to Paiu and Long Fei, Devereaux and his crew want to free their leader, Collins, a terrorist. Devereaux and his crew shoot up the village guarded by Indonesian soldiers for hire, waking up Jaka, and killing his wife. During the ensuing chaos, Paiu and Jaka fight. Before the victor could be determined, Mook shoots a grenade at Jaka, knocking him out. Devereaux frees Collins, who has been enslaved and sadistically tortured for a long period of time, and Collins kills his captor. Number 2. Raging Fire. This movie based on action-adventure crime genres, with 6.5 IMDb rating. Chung Sungbong is an officer of the Regional Crime Unit who worked in the front line for many years and cracked many major cases. However, he is seen as an outcast due to his extremely righteous character which affected his career, but his protege, Yao Kong Ngo, respects him as a good officer, although Yao does not completely agree with Chung's overly hard-boiled style and believes in taking shortcuts. Yao manages to reach up to Chung's level. However, fate unexpectedly brings them to different paths and pits them against one another. Chung Sungbong is an officer of the Regional Crime Unit who worked in the front line for many years. Number 1. Detective vs. Sleuths. This movie based on action crime mystery genres, with 6.2 IMDb rating. When Hong Kong is rocked by multiple gruesome murders, the police forms a task force to investigate. June, once a brilliant detective who suffered a mental breakdown, begins his own investigation. Eventually, the police learn that the murder victims are all suspects of cold cases being rubbed out by a figure known as the Sleuth. So friends, I hope you liked the video. If you like it, please subscribe to the channel to get more videos like this.